Good morning or afternoon, folks. Matthew Buckley, call sign Wiz here at Top Gun Options. Just want to take a quick moment before we do our Thursday market SITREP to remind you that 13 years ago today, 4 Navy SEALs who were inserted into the really rugged mountains of Kunar province in Afghanistan, we lost 3 of them. Lieutenant Michael Murphy, trying to radio to get his men rescued, was just brutally killed in withering machine gun fire. And Lieutenant Commander Eric Christensen, along with a bunch of SEALs on board an Army MH-57 helicopter, went in to try and rescue what would end up being the lone survivor, Eric Luttrell, and that helicopter was shot down. Obviously, Lieutenant Michael Murphy was awarded the Congressional Medal of Honor. And the Navy now has a ship, USS Michael Murphy. So do me a favor and just take a moment today, especially with all the just absolute disgusting discord going on in this country, that there are incredible men and women out there on the tip of the spear who are willing to make the ultimate sacrifice for our freedom. So why don't we lower down the temperature a little bit and remember 13 years ago today, the men of Operation Red Wings. Looking forward to this Saturday, folks, down here in Boca Raton. We already have some people arriving here and down here in God's waiting room. Going to have a great time Saturday, full-day conference of financial training and some education. Head to bocatradersconference.com to grab your slot, and then after our full-day event, we're going to have a little bit of a VIP party. If you're actually here early, and I think I have a list of folks that are here early, I'll be reaching out to you individually. I think we might just have some cocktails tomorrow night at happy hour over at the Boca Hotel. Should be a good time. And finally, at 1 o'clock today, more action out of the Death Star today. Amazon. It's essentially Amazon versus everybody. Today, what was it? They bought $1 billion for $1 billion. They buy this online pharmacy pill pack for $1 billion. If you haven't listened to me so far on Amazon and getting into it, when I told you to get into it, you're just, I can't help you, folks. Amazon is the Death Star. It's eating everything, and it's going to be a $3,000 company in about a year to 2 years. Bank that. Take that one to the bank. And kind of like Berkshire Hathaway, it's never going to split. Jeff Bezos has already said that, so I can show you how to, you ain't running out and buying 1,000 shares of Amazon unless you're Jeff Bezos, but I can show you how to use options to maybe go out and control 1,000 shares of Amazon, 100 shares, whatever you want to do. So do me a favor and head to today, head to go.topgunoptions.com/FT, that stands for full throttle, -webinar. That's go.topgunoptions.com/FT-webinar, and just register over here on the right. Even if you're watching this at 5 in the afternoon, go ahead and still register, because we'll go ahead and send you the replay. I'm going to be talking about a trade on Amazon. We're going to be talking about trading volatility. Folks, we had a one-day volatility trade. One day that made $1,500. Monday, as everybody thought the world was ending and volatility was going through the roof, what did Uncle Wiz do, man? On this huge spike in volatility, we got bearish on volatility right there, and then Tuesday morning closed that trade for a 78% gain. $1,500 we made in a day selling volatility. And guess what? I'm about to sell some volatility today as well, out the next Friday. So again, make sure you join us for our 1 o'clock live trade brief, or you can watch the replay. Okay, head to go.topgunoptions.com/FT-webinar. What's going on? Obviously, the back and forth, people are starting to get bruised in this trade war, potential trade war with China. Remember, no shots have really been fired. No shells have landed on target with this potential trade war. So, I mean, Beijing releases a white paper depicting itself as the defender of global trade. Okay, these people have been stealing our intellectual property. They've been stealing our military secrets. If it's not locked down, or even if it is locked down, they steal it. So this is comical. This is man bites dog news. It's comical. I've been telling you for the past 3-4 weeks to pound the hell out of the FXI into the dirt. Right there is literally when I said, you see that black dot? Pound the hell out of the FXI. So a lot of my members have been doing what we call bearish double verticals on the FXI, and a couple people have literally paid for their $15,000 lifetime memberships with about 2 or 3 trades in here, and I'd still be pounding the FXI into the dirt. So you want to pay for a lifetime membership? Join me at 1 o'clock. Energy is obviously on the radar here. Energy actually is taking over the tech as the top sector. Energy stocks have rallied 12%. Biggest and that's the biggest quarterly gain since 2011. This is one of my sectors. We're long ExxonMobil. We have a nice iron condor going down range that we put on this week on XLE. That's the Select Spider Trust Energy shares, and that's looking good. So even though we're having a lot of news on energy, the XLE just kind of hangs until it makes a move. So we have a good looking iron condor on the XLE. But this is the biggest news today, is that the Trump administration has more or less shot a couple, no kidding, broadsides across some of our allies' bows. Okay, so all these limousine liberal countries like Angela Merkel and Macron and even May over in England, they get oil from Iran, folks. We ain't no dummies. But we are warning these countries, hey, come November, we're going to sanction you guys. If you take one drop of oil from one of our biggest enemies, we're coming after you, and you're also going to face sanctions. So this is about to get serious. Now, obviously, November is literally a lifetime away. But this is a sleeper story. But it's awesome because this is the backstory, right? Iran saying, no, we don't want production cuts. We need to make some money, and Saudi Arabia saying, don't worry about Iran. We'll open our spigots and flood the world with oil if it's going to hurt Iran. So, and if you don't know your World War II history about why the Japanese bombed Pearl Harbor, it's a 3-letter word that begins with O and ends with an L. So wars are fought over oil. So Dow's a little flat right now as I'm shooting this around 12:30. Dow's down about 14. S&P's a little flat-ish. So they were higher, but we're still kind of wallowing around here. It really is the dog days of summer. I said, I predicted this was going to happen. Oops, that's the Dow Industrials. No, thank you. We trade the S&P 500. So smashed through that 50 yesterday. We're trying to get a little bit of this was a relief rally, but it was a dead cat bounce the other day. And this is why, and we'll talk about this at 1 o'clock, this is why you take 1 day trades on volatility and get out of them. I told folks, I said, hey man, with my luck, if I stay in this short volatility trade, Thursday something's going to happen. What happened? Something happened on Thursday, and volatility again went through the roof. So I'll cover at 1 o'clock today our volatility trades, and we'll also cover what's going on with Amazon. Look at this. Amazon drives deeper into package delivery. Online giant says it has to build its own services to handle the surging number of online orders that UPS, FedEx, and the Postal Service can. Ladies and gentlemen, I told you this a year and a half ago. I broke the news that Amazon had leased 5 Airbus aircraft. I said Jeff Bezos is going to build his own FedEx and UPS. He's building a hub in Kentucky. Where is UPS? Louisville. Where's FedEx? Memphis. Guess where Amazon's coming? I predicted this, guys. I told you a year and a half ago, man. This is why you're here, and you should have listened to me. A lot of my members did. Good looking trade in Visa. I made a call to get out of one of our sectors, or actually one of the symbols in our sectors. Time to get out of Morgan Stanley and JP Morgan. Dead money. Financials suck right now. You need to be in Visa, and our Visa trade is looking beautiful. So a lot going on. Like I said, join me in a little bit. I got to jump off right now and get this video out to you so you know to join me at 1 p.m. But head to go.topgunoptions.com/FT-webinar. And like I said, it's still register for this, even if you can't make it, and I'll make sure I get you the replay. Okay? So have a great rest of your day. Happy hunting. Make sure you hedge. I'll see some of you guys tomorrow night for cocktails down here at the beautiful Boca Hotel Resort, and I'll talk to you guys at 1 o'clock. We'll see you.